Today is January 20th, 2025, and we put an authoritarian into the White House, and he has filled the cabinet with billionaires. And it's important to know that billionaires are not your friends. In fact, by definition, I think billionaires are actually evil. If you go back to the second edition Player's Handbook, the definition of good is helping people. And so if that's good, then that means being, self-centered. Like, how self-centered does one have to be to make $1 billion, let alone multiple $1 billion to become a billionaire? So, they're not your friends and they're evil. And it turns out that social media platforms aren't good places for news. Will, I'm sorry, I know you love it, but Instagram and Facebook and TikTok are not where you should get your news. And then lastly, if you're feeling hopeless and depressed and demoralized and powerless, that is how they want you to feel. And so when the oppressive powers want you to feel that way, joy and getting together with friends and playing games and hope and love and kindness are acts of resistance. So please show the fuck up for people in your lives and for yourselves. Okay, last time on PeakD&D, a bunch of crazy shit happened, and it's like Netherworld, Underdark, Law and Order, but we thought there was going to be a super simple fight that was going to go so well, but it turns out we decided to pursue the Netherdark legal system instead, and so then there was a big investigation with all sorts of magic forensical scientists, and we get paraded through, and they're kind of dicks, honestly, and it's certainly not innocent until proven guilty. No. But then we make our way to the Magistrate, and we've got all our evidence arrayed, and we're outside trying to figure it out, and then all of a sudden the Magistrate gets taken over by the Shadow King, and evidently we're going to parlay with the big bad.
Standing before what you thought was going to be your appeal to the Magistrate for the murder of Madame Zenestra Zoltar, which is her first and last name, so she goes by either depending on who you're talking to.
For anybody that was confused.
For anyone that was confused, obviously it wasn't a problem.
To the point where they were going to stop
and then, of
watching.
course, being accused by the person who reported the murder, of course, Lucy, who also goes by Brandy, her favorite drink. Just one of those things.
Just
Lucy the
depends on
Goblin,
how you meet
Brandy the Goblin. They're the same person. Now having, it's more of a surname than a nickname kind of thing. We are standing before the Magistrate.
It's all for the Wiki.
You're trying to prove two different things.
It's all just clarifying it for the Wiki. That's exactly right. You are in a chamber with Gus the Goblin and the Magistrate, but the Magistrate is looks a little shadowy and has taken on a different type of persona than you might have been expecting. It looks like you are talking at least vicariously through the Magistrate to the Shadow King himself. He has asked for essentially a parlay. And he looks at you and with the black hollows of eyes and the veins sort of creeping up around the now very clearly possessed Magistrate. Mm-hmm. And he says, perhaps I can offer you something rather rare here in the Netherdark. A moment of clarity. Let us sit. Let us listen. Let us discuss. You have made it very clear that you are out to disrupt my machinations without knowing anything about them. I wish only a chance to convince you of my intentions. His voice is calm. He's not. He's certainly not raising his voice or anything like that. But it definitely has an edge of danger and intrigue to you.
I sit down on the floor.
Yeah, we're in the driver's seat.
Yes.
I'll sit down.
Where are you guys sitting?
There's chairs at the table and stuff. You could sit down in a very. It's sort of like a parlor or two, not just a courtroom, but it's there's comfortable chairs and things like that. So you're sort of sitting. He's sort of sitting on just a throne kind of thing, like a chair, slightly raised dais, and
Just a throne.
yeah, you guys have chairs that are around. It's not I'm not thinking of a typical courtroom, but
In the pews.
yeah, you're sort of all kind of sitting down.
Why don't you come sit with us?
Very well. The dwarf sort of
That's
kind of stiffly
not right.
moves down the.
Oh God.
Pulls up like a big, like pillow looking thing and just sits down. Ah. Oh, nice.
Are you this Shadow King?
This Drakmar?
Drakar?
Drakmar, yeah.
Drakmar?
Yeah. One and the same?
Drakmar was a follower of mine years
so
ago.
he took your name. Got you.
Yes, I find myself oftentimes removed from physical presence in your realm. It is far too taxing to be here long, so I'm afraid our visit must be made short.
Convince us then, man.
Here's what I query. Why would 3 unknown persons from the Vortorian Empire care so much about my workings in realms beyond their own?
You tried to kill us.
Because you simply got in the way. I had no recourse but to defend my plans. The elf woman was an unfortunate casualty in my ultimate goals. And yet she still lives. I have adapted. I have moved on. I will leave the elf woman alone for now. But what I come to you with is an offer. You have found your way down to my realm, a realm in which I held far greater sway in times long past, but a realm that is not united with its counterparts. Your realm, your middle realm of Argilia, the Ether Bright, the Nether Dark, where we are now. They were all one once before, sundered by the foolish impetuousness of young gods. The 20. I think you're all familiar with at least one of them. Here is what I'm proposing. I am a unifier. I am one who seeks re-administration of a unified realm. Your people are very much on the way themselves to finding that unification. Focusing on 20 different beings who don't know much about what they are attempting seems childish, impetuous, take your pick. Your very own religion focuses on the power of one, the greatest of them all, the one above all, with whom the confusion of 20 different gods bickering over imagined borders takes precedence over the well-being of the people in the realm to begin with. And you, the 3 of you, hold the key. You have something I want, and I ask only for your willing cooperation, and I can see our way to this unified realm once again. Do you know that Argilia was at once one land? These oceans, the Sea of Estenon, the ignited straits, these bodies of water that now separate lands. Elves, humans, dwarves, dragonborn, all manner of creatures and humanoids lived on one united land. That which became the the nether dark and the ether bright also lived in harmony. In one realm. That's all I'm seeking. But I need something special to make it happen.
Is it blood?
In one form or another, yes. The blood of Atmar is the key, is the conduit by which this can be manifested. There are other impediments on the way, things that prevent my powers from coming forth into the realm and being fully exercised. I might ask your help in such matters as well. And of course the rewards would be beyond imagining. Should you choose to ally yourself with me, I can be very persuasive. Ask your father. Looking at Ravi.
Which one?
Indeed.
How many do I have?
Just the one that I'm aware of. My vision doesn't stretch quite that far.
You haven't been to Fake Dad?
Are you talking about the man, the diplomat in Jorva? That man is of particular interest to me.
Great.
He is not known to me in the sense that Drekmar was, or any number of my servants. The man you met in the library of Delos was one such servant. The two creatures you fought at the top of Gold Point was also in my service. I nearly had those magicians from Fenora convinced. Oh, and Lysander, I can't forget him. My favorite. Nothing. Just Stonewall. Make a first roll of the game. Make a stealth trickery check.
Who?
Orrin, just try not to give anything away. As he looks at you.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you stone face. Nothing. Not giving anything away. At this point, let's all take a trickery check if you're trying to hide your emotions, or if you're being plain, you can just make an intimidation check to see what you're up against. Sort of to hold your own in this discussion.
I mean, I feel like
sort of a bit of monologue. He's going to hand it over to you guys.
like I feel like trickery in this instance is more about like sleight of hand because it's under like
Not
agility.
give it, sure. Yeah, I'll give it that.
Well, just I mean, like in general, like the way this is written, like I feel.
Oh,
like
sure.
Maybe it's more
lying
insight?
or yeah,
Mhm,
like I feel like
I think influence
this
is kind of that
trickery
whole deception.
specifically.
There's not particularly a
Yeah,
sleight of hand or stealth thing.
I feel like influence is kind of like the
Make
umbrella
me
Because, like,
persuasion, deception,
Yeah.
and any ilk of that is, I feel like, what that kind of is.
That's
Yeah.
what it seems like.
I think in this particular instance, maybe a
and flavor
charisma
it how you
check.
want.
Influence flavored as like
You're influencing by
stoicism,
persuading, or you're
Yeah.
influencing by deceiving,
or giving yourself away.
or intimidation.
Sure, we'll call it a DC 15.
Not a DC20. Oh!
Ayo.
I'm scared to roll now.
Don't be scared.
Well, you need to save us here.
I might have.
I rolled a 12.
A 12?
4.
A 4? Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be more plain rather than hiding anything. He
Yeah.
knows everything already
Okay.
that we know, so
I'm just trying not to like be too intimidated.
Yes.
I'm irrationally angry.
Yeah.
isn't that you all the time?
So you rolled a, what was
4.
it? A 4, so you missed
think
it by 11.
I think Boom
You
Boom's
missed
not
it by
here.
3,
12, yeah.
and you missed it by...
No, he made it.
I made
Oh,
it.
you made it. Okay.
17 was my roll.
So I need each of you to make a charisma saving throw, -3, -11,
+2.
and with advantage.
Oh, okay.
With advantage?
No,
Yeah,
for
if you,
me.
if you make it, you gain advantage.
Don't
Yeah.
forget your grit points.
Jesus. You should probably grip point. -8.
-8.
Yeah, -8.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Should I use a grit point?
Probably.
What does that? Just let me reroll?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. What'd you?
2.
Is that better or worse? You made it.
Then 2 is better than -8.
For those who can do math.
Yes, it is. Yes,
A
it is.
net 10 improvement.
All right. Cool.
Dirty 20, so 17.
Oh,
17.
nice.
All right. You sort of feel like below this conversation, like if this was like taking place on a still pond, there's like movement under the water, sort of like feeling out, and you sort of feel it like brushing against your leg, just something not quite right in your brain. And there's like a silent person in the room exerting force over you. So you are able to shake that off. You almost feel it like rebuffed in a way, like rubber and glue, like boom, and a little glow of like your necklace sort of sparks for a second.
Okay.
And Orrin, and you made it with, what did you
I
roll
got
with
a
advantage?
13.
A 13. You are just able to sort of shake off this feeling. You feel something pushing in. You're like, and then rebuff it a little bit. And Orrin, what did you get?
2.
2. Fantastic. So you feel something sort of knock at the door, and you're like, all right.
Hello, Mr. King.
You're not going to like what you find in here.
He's not gonna like what
Come on in.
Yeah, so he has advantage on any rolls made against you at this moment in time. He is still rolling regular against you. You just sort of feel like something searching your mind, and because you still have your necklace, right?
I don't know. What did they take?
Yeah.
Unless it was taken off of me.
Did we decide? No, I think they would have left you the necklace because it doesn't really read as magical.
It's
or
really
anything.
nothing.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
nothing.
just nothing.
Ember with a tiny fleck.
Yep. Yeah, because the jewel is gone except for the little sliver
tiny
left, so it's
sliver.
probably not enough to hold that back. All right. He says, I apologize. How rude of me. I am sitting here. You dog, you got me monologuing. And he says, I'm sure you have many questions. I can provide answers.
But at what cost?
A smart young man.
Nothing's free here, man.
Nothing is free. I can provide you with other benefits as well. Perhaps I
That
can
didn't
get
answer
you.
my question.
I can always offer you a way out of your current predicament.
We'll
As
figure that
those
out.
of you not entirely versed in the legal system here, you do have your work cut out for you.
Sure. But at what cost?
Your cooperation.
Didn't he put us in this situation?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I merely created an
gaslighting us.
opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
I created an opportunity which we might sit together and talk undisturbed.
That's a whole bunch of bullshit. Looks like you could take over anybody anytime you wanted.
So it seems like to me.
Not any time. I wish. I will let this man go when I've done with him.
So your end goal is to put all the planes together, put all the land together. Everyone lives in harmony under your rule. And you were saying that it was harmony before, but obviously there was a war, so there wasn't harmony. So what are you actually trying to achieve here? You just want to rule everything?
Make it shadowy.
I would oversee the new realm, but the power would be in where it was intended, not in the hands of gods, but in the hands of mortals to choose their own path.
Is he immortal?
I don't think so. You a god? You a god, bro?
A lot of nuance to your question. What is a god to begin with?
Well, Inara wasn't a god, apparently.
The Oracle is not a god.
Yeah, she
Never has
continued to
been.
she continued to say that.
You are in a very special category, the three of you, and the two others, but
2 others.
the Vortorim are always 5, chosen by the babies of the world, what you call the Icostheon.
Who are the other 2?
Oh, you don't know.
Gus might be one of them.
Interesting. They're always...
Got some material.
They don't have an airship. What?
They don't have a fucking airship. You're right. Yes, I figured you would put that piece of the puzzle together, that you need 5 to create the Vortorim circle.
Yeah, we figured
It's
that.
on the fucking symbol. I don't...
Well, now he's getting condescending.
No.
That was
What are you,
getting petty.
Yeah, what are you, a magistrate down here? Jesus.
Sorry, sometimes the-
Forensic expert?
Yeah, that I was really thrown by that last guy.
I mean, sure, that makes sense, but I don't know. We never thought of ourselves as part of that.
The Vortorim arise at times when the reach of the Icostheon is no longer enough for them. They choose mortals to become their champions, and they get them to do their bidding.
Who chooses?
At least I'm being forthright with you.
Who chooses? Who?
One of the 20.
It's only 5 at a time choose?
There are 5 chosen that rise above the rest, that are capable of more. You are 3 such individuals.
And they usually win.
Historically
They have
speaking.
only delayed the plans of unification and grandness that awaits all who live in these realms. I merely wish to usher in a better age, the original intention of the realms. Long before the 20 got involved.
You're older than the 20?
I have been around far longer than those infantile beings that call themselves gods.
And what does your counterpart up top think about all this?
Up top, the
Cloud King.
Cloud King.
The Bright King. I don't know, whatever they're called.
Oh, it's interesting. You know, you mortals see things in such black and white terms.
So you're not mortal.
I am able to die. Is that what you're asking?
No, I know that.
I do not presuppose to be immortal. I have been around for quite some time, but does that make me immortal? Time immemorial is immortal. Legends can be immortal. They can live beyond the life of their counterparts. Just like your finding of the Vortorim before you. Their legends live on. Their legacy on this realm, as marred as it may be, also. I present you with a choice. Join me on the single island out in the realms of your Argilia. There, all the realms can converge. And I will perform the ritual that will help unite the realms once again. All I will need is but a drop of the blood of Atmar. You needn't lose your friend if that's what you're concerned about. Willingly given, the blood of Atmar can be used in a powerful ceremony. Sure,
Where do you
there's other things that you desire.
Where do you think my blood comes from?
That is a unique question as well. You are all very astute. Your bloodline is tied intrinsically to the very fabric of these realms, inhabited by elves and humans and dwarves, goblins, small folk, etc. But your blood is special. Your blood is not chosen by, like the other two of the Vortorum. You have a visceral connection. The others have been chosen, and their circles have come to rise. Sarala, Inara. Yours is different, entirely. And it's a little more physically tied to the world.
But you don't know what it is.
Well, that's not for me to say. It's for you to find out.
I don't think he knows, Ravi.
I am not omniscient, and never have I claimed to be. All I'm asking is for a little understanding, a chance to show you. What I intend is only for the betterment of you and your mortal kin. Although you are a little more than mortal at this point. Meet me.
At Vortor Island.
Is that what they're calling it now?
The little island you're not
Quaint.
supposed to go to in the middle of all the things?
Well, yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
That island?
Don't you think there's a reason that none of your maps traditionally contain this island? Who would be trying to keep you from such a place? The powers of your church, your temple, the gods? Why would they keep this forbidden fruit away from you? Surely you can see the deception in their message. The Isle of Vortor was originally called Vortorum. It is meant for you. You, once all five of you are together, have the power to access its inner workings. You can control the very fate of your realm. I am merely pointing the way.
Yeah, if unification was so good, then why did the 20 feel the need to break it apart? I feel like not everyone was super happy.
Why does a child get mad when you pick up its toy and put it away? Why does a parent become upset when a child refuses to go to bed at a certain hour? Why do we struggle with these things? They are not limited to your mortality. They are universal.
Well, I think that after a parent gives birth, the child is free will. It's not
Free
just a
will.
pawn for you to play with, to control when they go to bed or not, what they do or not.
I would never claim to make such accusations of over free will, powers over free will. But perhaps those, in the folly of youth, a god can oftentimes make decisions indiscriminately or have too much ambition or cover.
Are you Vortor?
Vortor. You mean
You're the one flaming chucks?
those images are so quaint. I enjoy them. But no, I am not this Vortor.
Do you know him?
I have heard of him. His presence is charmingly weak in your realm. But he is a power that is known. Yes.
Did the 20 create him?
The 20 themselves?
Yeah.
No. The 20 left the realm, and Vortor was left.
And you.
I have been gone from your realm since its inception. It was divided out of the ether and the nether.
Right, so there's no ether counterpart to you?
I have not seen such a thing. There may be. Perhaps you are postulating that that is what the Vortor is.
No, I'm just postulating that if there's a you, there might be a them.
That is possible. I suppose so. I am held by the same strictures that the 20 are. I cannot, unless the pillars are dismantled or used, I cannot enter the realm beyond minor excursions like such as this.
But you miss it, don't you?
I miss what it could be. But you can help me. You are there. You are the Vortorum. You control the pillars. You control the fate of the realm. I can offer you a great rewards for your cooperation, or at least your inattention to my machinations. Present you with a choice. You can choose to join me, or you can continue to be a thorn in my side. Either way, it makes no difference ultimately to me, but I am merely seeking the path of least resistance.
No resistance. That's your utopia.
Well, my utopia would be a realm united forever.
With no resistance.
No conflict, no wars, no death. All these things and more I can bring to the realms, but I am merely an outsider at this point. Surely I have servants on the inside, in your realms, doing my bidding, sometimes willingly, sometimes not. What I'm asking for is an alliance with the Vortorum. I have somewhat convinced the other two. I come to the three of you to seek a quorum and cooperation. I should give you time to think about it.
Who are the other two?
I can't just make it that easy for you. You'll find them in good time. The Vortorum always have a way of seeking each other out.
And winning.
It depends on your point of view. They have they made your world a better place? Sundering it into 5 different worlds? Locking their purported deities out from the get-go?
You've been doing a lot of sundering on your way to your plan too, buddy.
You speak of the elf woman again?
Or all of the villagers, Ewok villagers, or we could go to Sarala and talk about
Command grants.
we could talk about the time dragon. We could talk about the whole city that's gone right now because of you.
They're not gone. They just chose to leave the conflict. I offered them a very similar situation to this. Peace for cooperation. They chose to be uncooperative.
Wouldn't we have peace if you were just gone?
If you consider the current state of things, these divisions, an entire race of people, ancestry of people, gone completely, blocked off by a giant storm, never to have seen your culture, your empire.
It's not the case anymore.
You have taken the first steps in granting
Without your help.
this unification. Well, I had a little hand in it.
He did. The Sagan and all that stuff. Like,
Fair.
the fish people hadn't attacked, we would.
Fair.
Yes.
The Stormwall is gone because the Oracle died and was resurrected.
Good job, buddy.
So,
It wasn't the resurrection that brought it down. It was just the death that brought it down.
yes,
Yeah.
the line of the Oracle was ended. And no one had to suffer long term for that.
Terrell's
Perhaps
got some PTSD.
consider my offer. I can make things very easy for you. Or things cannot always be a matter of luck. Some things are preordained. Consider my offer. Find more out about the pillars. Should you choose that path, meet me. Well, you know where to find me. And he sort of like, you see the black sort of like flash back in and out, like a big swirl shadow, like disappears in a blast of black, and then the I say, yes, the trial of the murder of Madame Zenestra Zoltar will commence. Are the
We just
victim?
went through it.
Yeah, you just acquitted us.
You
Thanks,
just
man.
acquitted us.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What?
do you not remember?
Sure.
Gus,
I
tell
remember
him.
everything. My memory is infallible.
Why are we sitting in a circle together?
Yeah, and why are you down here? After you acquitted us, you said it was the most remarkable story, and you wanted to come hear more. And so we were hanging out talking about it, and all of a sudden, you just stroked out, and you were like, "What's going on?" I don't think you're well,
Of
sir.
course. Yeah, make me
How old are you?
a trickery check. Absolutely. I guess this is
I think it's
influence again.
influence.
It's still like charisma based, I feel
Yeah.
like. I feel like I'm missing a skill here.
Oh man,
Alan.
8.
Oh, great.
Okay.
I mean, we were
you
all-
can all
we
roll
were-
it. You were all in on it.
You're all-
I'll give
oh,
you
you wanna help?
I'll give you the help on action on it. The help.
Wait.
Everyone's helping.
Oh.
Does that gain you advantage, or does that just give you a D8 or something?
D8. I rolled a 4, so like 12.
12. I can't possibly. What is this trickery? You obviously have found your way out about the guards. And these dudes sort of
Seriously,
like
dude?
flash through the door.
We're all just like sitting in chairs. Nobody's like hurting anybody.
And they're like, the sentence is death for the murder of Madame Zostra. Attack! And these dudes, I need you to roll initiative. You had a chance, and they could have walked out of here. Sorry,
What's
guys.
your evidence?
They don't need it.
What do we got? It's just the two of them. They can't do that much damage.
We
to
have
you guys, right?
nothing.
20,
You
22.
have- yes, you
Yes, I
have
have magic. but,
18.
15.
18 and a 15.
Or wait,
18's enough. Who was first? Sorry.
16.
Julius, what'd you get?
Julius.
22.
Julius, Orrin, and Ravi. Okay. You guys are going first. I don't know where my other cards
And they
are.
have
Oh,
like
they
all
have
of
them.
our stuff in their bellies or whatever.
They do. They do.
Great.
Well, at least you've got your.
And the magistrate is going to be able to participate in this as well.
Is Gus going to help?
Probably as an adversary.
Gus is going to help.
I don't know if he's on our side or not.
I don't know if Gus or the magistrate's on our side.
All right.
Magistrate is
Julius,
definitely
you're
on our side. Indeed. Well, then
knowledge.
I'm going to use 2 AP and just start twirling around.
Nice.
And then I'm going
Moon
to
magic.
take a
If you want a
bite
This is a
villain, I'll
close
give you a
quarters
villain.
combat.
out of that dude.
Nice.
And I will use 2 AP to give myself advantage on that roll. And we will see how it goes.
Hey, grab my rapier, will you?
If I reach anything, yes. If I feel anything hard in there, I will attempt
Hard
to
inside of an
extract it.
earth element.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm glad I gave myself the advantages.
Yeah.
Does a 2 plus 6, 23.
23 will hit.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage on the Earth Guardian, the mermaid, the Myrmecondon.
Sure.
Pencil bill. Pencil. Oh, fuck. There we go. This one is unsharpened.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Ah, yes, good. Exactly as excellent as I planned. All right. 3 points of damage off that guy. Dope. And then let's see. He is up, actually, that very one. And he is going to take a giant swing of his hammer at you.
Swing at
At
this.
who? At who?
At Julius Berlius. At Berlius.
Can you parry without any of your stuff?
Am I not standing close enough? Is it not phalanx?
You are. You're just a bear.
What's that?
It's true. It's true. All right, so that is an 18 hit you?
Yes.
All right, 18 and a 24.
My God.
20,
And heavy.
sorry, 23.
Still heavy.
Okay. So that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
My God.
And let's see. I don't think you have to make, not with that attack. You don't have to make any saves or anything. But it wallops you.
Sure.
He just moving surprisingly fast for such a big thing, and they were sort of like ponderous before. Orrin, you're up.
Oh God. I feel like my
Vote for flaming
PD is like way lower right now with
Yeah,
any of the armor.
welcome to my world.
I think I've written down everything. I think I'm down at least 6 here. My PD.
Okay.
I'm going to look at Bear Julius and look at Ravi. I'll protect you, man. I didn't mean it like that.
Thanks.
I love it.
Protect you, man.
So I'm
love you,
designating. I'm actually this is one of my new subclass powers, but I'm going to guardian bond here with you, and
I don't
Promise.
think this is the time.
well, you get +2 to your PD.
It's like over the top. Oh no, what's that movie with? Oh crap.
Yeah.
No, that's
you're
over the
talking
top.
about-
Where they
over
do
the
like
top,
the
yeah,
hand
yeah.
clasp.
Yeah.
Well, that might be like Predator.
No, it's not Predator.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about like the
Yeah.
arm wrestling movie?
Like you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Sylvester Stallone.
That's what you do.
I'm gonna stay with Predator. It's neither here nor there. Shit, I don't have anything. Do I know which one of these has? Do I think that my sword or armor is in one of these guys?
Probably in one of these dudes. These are
But
guys
I
that
don't
have
know
been-
which one. They look the same.
Yeah, you can. It's going to be a
You all look the same to me.
Can I try to discern
roll-
if one of them?
roll high or low. On one. Yeah, high or low.
Call
Hi,
High. Pretty sure it's that one in front of you.
this one.
Yeah, that one there. That's the one on the left, right? Yeah.
Shoot.
I mean, all right, you're left.
No, I can't. I'm gonna go to this one.
Perfect.
I'm gonna put my hand in my pants.
I'm gonna reach way up in there.
I want to
It's
pull
like-
out these hidden brass knuckles that I've had.
Yep.
Where'd you get those?
Standard issue City Guard since point 8.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Yep. Totally.
And I'm just going to try and punch right into his chest to like, hopefully, well, let's see.
Yeah. This is like a black
Expose? I guess
obsidian armored
expose.
earth elemental.
So I'm going to try and punch the brass knuckles into his chest. I'm going to try and expose an area
Yep.
to see if the weapons and stuff are in there. I'm going to power it up and power it up twice. And because it's a concealed weapon.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a chance that something like pops out if you hit him hard enough.
Okay.
Something like.
My ring! Kraken Fest!
19,
That's pretty hard.
25 to hit.
25 to hit. That is that's a heavy hit.
So that is 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, plus 1 damage to heavy hit. So that's 4 damage total.
Nice.
And now this one is exposed. But did it expose any weapons or armor or
Stuff.
anything.
Because he has the exposed condition.
Well, I didn't have any other flavor. I just
it's-
wonder if I could punch into
There is a
non-zero
chance.
a non-zero chance. There is a 5% chance,
Okay.
let's say,
Okay.
on a percentile die. Yeah, a rapier pops out.
Whoa!
I rolled a 3. Like, I rolled a 3%.
Good.
I gave it a 5% chance.
Which way did it pop? Like toward me or away from me?
God, you just want everything.
Right into your hand.
Let's.
Can't you just summon your
goes-
rapier? Or isn't there something?
I haven't done that yet.
Oh.
It goes actually towards the magistrate, like towards that. That's
Okay.
I need
It's like over here.
I need
Opposite
1
side.
hour to actually do something with our life
Sure,
other
sure,
than
sure,
run
sure.
around and get arrested.
Get framed for murder. Sure, sure,
Oh,
sure.
Jesus Christ! It lands on the other side of Gus. That's where the rapier.
Great.
And
Don't touch it, Gus.
And that's the
Sweet.
end of my turn.
All right. The dude you just clocked is up. He's going to just swing back at you.
Parry?
Sure. PD plus 5,
No.
right? Or is that the other
How
one?
that works?
Yeah. PD plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
And
you do
it's-
that without anything? Yeah, I guess so.
I have access to parry.
Yeah, it's a maneuver.
Karate.
Yeah. Maybe it hurts a bit
Wax
more.
on, wax
yeah,
on.
Maybe it hurts a bit
I
more.
feel like that big ass hammer is gonna maybe
I
break
think
your
like you could
forearm.
like sort of dodge out of the way of his weapon, like
Sure,
as a
parry,
parry.
yeah,
Sure, I
Doesn't
can,
have
I
to
can
actually be like
sidestep.
the
I
blow
can
a little bit.
sidestep instead.
I don't, whatever you feel
parrying
is
it.
correct. I think he's
you,
going to
I'm
miss you with.
parrying it.
What is your P? Did we figure out what your PD is
Yeah.
without armor?
With the parry, it's a 19.
Okay.
Without the parry, it's low.
Okay, great. So he misses you once. He will hit you
How is
with
it
a
weight?
dirty 20.
It's at 14, but but parrying gave me plus
Yeah.
5.
Oh, okay.
So I'm 14. I'm down.
You're
So
not
that is
wearing anything.
3.
no, this says 20.
oh, I'm looking at the other
Yeah.
Yes,
numbers.
that
It might be less, but I've written down
no,
stuff.
I was looking at this. I was looking at your HP.
So
That's what I got.
three bludgeoning damage to you from the second hit. The first one missed you.
Oh,
You deflected it out of the way with parry, or you just dodged it enough. Cool. That is what he is going to do, and that is all he can do. He's not going to move because he's surrounded. Ravi, you're up.
If I move, I guess would he get a chance at attack of opportunity, or is he like engaged with? Does that make sense?
He could take an attack of opportunity
if
unless
you
you take the full dodge action,
If
which
you
is 2
wanted to.
action points. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the chance of not doing such things.
Okay.
you have +2 to your PD right now. He's
Okay.
exposed.
Sick. I'm gonna go.
All right. He's going to
Is he gonna
try
try?
to kick you on the way out because he has all his action points back.
Okay.
Parry.
And he sort of like he doesn't like kick you, but he like stomps on the ground and like
Oh, no,
some
I think
like
Oh,
like
okay.
some of the stone like comes up at you.
Some earth bending shit.
Yeah, kind of like earth bendy, but this whole thing is made of the same shit that they're made of, so they can sort of like
just crawl back into the ground
bop
and go
around.
away.
So that's a 23
Oh yeah.
to hit you on the
Oh,
way
a
out.
lot. That's a lot.
So that is
I think that's a brutal hit.
that's a brutal hit.
Oh no,
so
I get +2.
Yeah.
Heavy then.
heavy. So that is 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
And you need to make me a might save to not be stunned for a round.
Jesus.
It's only DC 12.
I rolled a 13.
Great. You are not stunned. You are able to continue your movement.
Jeez. God, just running over here. Fuck you, Magistrate. I'm gonna go get this.
All right, you have your rapier.
And I guess I'm gonna just do a run around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do one more.
Just a little run
I
around.
just run around. He tried to kick me, so now he's not
Right.
expecting
Yeah,
me.
you're like right up against the wall, sneaking behind him.
oh, is that the
Sort of situation. Yeah, that's sort of like the outer wall. But I'll say you can
The what
squeak in there.
the
Circle's a
circle
room.
is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
room. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're in a small little room here. The
Can
top
I
of the
do
tower.
that? Can I even do that then?
Yeah, I'll say you can because Gus is there. I was gonna name him Bob, and then I decided to name him Gus instead.
Gus, duck. So I'm gonna try
Oh.
to. I moved.
Jesus, man! Like, give me a warning a little bit. I don't know.
Is this my rapier with the Godstone?
Yes, it's your
Sick.
personal rapier.
I will attack. I will also try to expose.
You do have advantage. Well, you have advantage on your attacks already. So
Sweet. And then I'm going to power it up. So I'm trying to expose. I'm going to power it up. Have advantage against exposed. And I also
Like a
get
little
plus
bit more
1
clarity
damage against
here.
exposed.
Everybody's on their squares. There. You're sort of like back there behind with Bob. Gus.
Wow.
Bob Gus. Gus Bob.
That was
That's
awful.
his formal name. That's what his dad called him.
Lucy,
Lucy
Lucy Brandy, Gus Bob.
Does a 13 hit?
13 misses.
Yeah, I
these
figured.
dudes.
That's me.
All right. Yeah, they're pretty chunky. They're like armored pieces of stone.
Yeah.
And the next up is the magistrate himself, and he is he is going to cast a spell at Aberlius and
Spell duel.
spell duel. You like
Yeah.
try
Bear
to
turns
baff
into
it
a
away.
purple dragon.
Yeah. What is
I think I roll his spell check first,
And
and
it's
then
like a grapple check.
yeah. All right.
But I had
That's-
to. It costs mana and action points.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that
It
good
do.
stuff.
I can look that up.
I think it's
a second
one- I think
ago.
it's-
Spell duel. We need a special graphic for
I
it.
think it's 1 AP.
Yeah.
And 2. It's in 2 MP. I think.
Yep, 2 AP
Oh, other way
and
around.
1 or more MP if you want to buff it up. After the creature makes its spell check, which I did, but before you know the results of its check, which
Okay.
is correct.
So then I'm going to attempt to throw a shield of faith in between
Nice.
whatever it's doing.
Yeah, like something you see him like throw
Yeah.
something at you, and you just instantly like just throw up
Sure.
your spell. Then if you're trying to spend one of a creature, that is it's shield of faith is like a
Expelliarmus.
targeted. It's on you, right? So
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
You must be able to target the opposing creature, and if it's targeted with your spell, I think you do.
What? Oh.
Okay, roll yours. Roll your thing.
Spell check?
Spell
Yeah, your
duel
spell
now?
check, baby. And then you can buff it with
Jesus.
any additional mana points or not.
9.
9. He rolled a 12, and that gives
Oh.
him a 16 altogether.
Oh, mine was 9 total. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
It works.
Yes. So you throw up this shield, and it just shatters there,
Dissipates.
shatters through it. You see this magic like and sort of encircle you with like dark purple, sort of like
How is that?
constricting magics. I need you to make me a might save.
Come on, bear.
I'm going to use my stamina point to make that to use my psychic
Oh right,
resolve.
yeah.
And
That's a cool ability.
Make it
Thinky save.
intelligence save.
Make a thinky save.
Better.
17.
17. That is enough. You are not held.
Cool.
You're able to shake it off. All right, then Gus is up. Nice use of spell duel. I enjoyed it. Gus doesn't have his weapons and stuff on him, so he's going to jump on top of the guard, and actually, he's gonna turn on the mage guy. He's gonna jump out of the witness stand, jump up onto his pillow, and just like bite the crap out of this dude's face.
I was wondering if we should leave the magistrate,
If what?
we should leave the magistrate alone.
Let's
I mean,
get
I said
him,
fuck
guys!
you, but I was like, I don't need to hit you yet.
That is a. Let's see. That guy does not
I
have
verbally
very good
attacked
magic.
him.
That is a 16 and a 20. 16 and a 26 from Gus.
Yeah, Gus.
He just like bites down on his jugular. Both of which will hit the magistrate. And so that he's going to do 2 points of 2 points of damage and 2 points of poison damage. And as he has a little like capsule fake tooth thing that he pops on the way, kind of like a cyanide cap. It's a reverse. It's a poison. No, it's a poison.
No,
like
Gus.
poison tooth. He has a poison tooth that they weren't able to take from him. So he does 4 points to the magistrate, and the magistrate fails his save and is poisoned. So attacks against him have advantage, I think. Poison. Disadvantage on physical checks.
Yeah, I think
and take
it's
1
more-
point of damage at the beginning of your turn. Never mind.
It's more of a debuff.
Yeah. I'm getting confused with the bleeding condition. It doesn't matter. All right, next up, Julius, we're back around to you. Berlius.
Yes.
Not held, Berlius.
Yeah. Oh man, should have looked that up sooner. I will use an AP and an MP to begin my bardic performance, inspiring my colleagues and allies. It's going to be a little redundant.
Sure.
Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power. We've got to fight the powers that be.
Boosh.
And so now everyone's going to be able to do 1 more point of damage on their turn. And then I've got 1 AP left, and so I'm going to fire a Cybolt off at the exposed guard.
Sure.
Okay.
And it's got, yes. Yep. But he's exposed, so I have the advantages. Ooh.
Nice.
19 and a 17. So 25 on their mystical defense.
25 mystical defense. That's a heavy hit, right? Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know.
I don't have to roll anything. I just
Nope.
wanted to throw some dice.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, that is a
brutal hit.
that is a brutal hit, actually. Yeah,
On their
you're right.
mystic? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Cool. Nice. Good call.
No, that's what I meant to say. I just didn't say it right.
Oh, okay. So that's 1, 2. So 3 points of damage, 4 because of the bardic song, and that is me.
On just the two of them?
No,
Or is
just the
that-
one dude
just
who's
the one guy.
exposed
Okay, that's what
that
I-
everyone has been. Yeah,
Right.
That-
Okay.
has rapiers in him.
Ouch.
Not anymore.
He's full of rapiers. This man bleeds rapiers. All right. It's
weird to know.
Guard number 1 on Berlius is going to swing at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Not gonna feel
You're-
good.
For a 22
Oh yeah, that's
and a 20
heavy.
and a 26.
Good
Jesus.
Lord. Both heavy, I believe.
Great.
22. No, 22 isn't. 22 is regular, but 26 is.
Okay. So that's 2 hits, 1 being so that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
you're still a bear.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have made the assumption that these are not silver hammers.
They are
Maxwell's
not silver
hammers.
Yes.
Good.
These are just black obsidian stone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yep. With a little bit of like that filigree, kind of spiky, silvery, almost looking ingrained. Not silver specifically. but a
Yeah, no,
metal of some
Bear
kind.
Julius can take a punishment. That's me.
All right, then Orrin, you're up.
He's got our weapons in his chest. I'm going to punch again with my brass knuckles. I'm going to punch so hard to try and make him bleed out more rapiers.
Okay.
Pretty sure he only has the one.
Or
sure,
other
too.
other
Other items.
Other
There's
items.
other items that could pop out. It's kind of
Um,
like whack-a-mole. Like
and
pling, pling. like
I'm
when
going to
Sonic
try and
gets
keep
hit
the
and the rings-
expose up. So I'm going to pump another expose into this.
Expose.
No, we should focus fire then.
The scent of illusion.
Yeah.
14. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty
that
20
guy.
Does hit.
He's
Water is the
exposed again till the end of my next turn. So then that's
Merman.
it's just 1 damage to him this time.
Okay.
2 because the Bardic song.
Oh,
Yep.
2. Thank you. I
2
had
because
that.
the Bardic
So
song.
now that's done.
And that's
right?
number
No, it's
2.
for
Every round.
Oh, it
Every
stays. Okay, cool. So it's 2 damage, and then the target begins bleeding. 1 true damage at the start of their turn. So that's not yet, I guess. But I'm hoping little rings pop out.
Do they bleed?
I don't know. That's up to you. I did the
All right,
thing.
I mean, I get
you
it.
can
I
choose
think-
what happens. I don't know.
I don't know if they're immune to the bleeding
It's
condition.
just
I don't know.
dirt, some mud comes out,
I didn't,
maybe.
think, I
don't
didn't
know.
write it down that they're immune to the
Some
bleeding. So yeah,
earthworms.
they bleed rock blood. I don't know. It's like getting blood from a stone, man. It's not an easy thing to do, but you're doing it. All right, enemy.
this blood
Then
is a
that
lot
guy's
more
going to swing
precious than
back
my
at
blood,
you.
right? Yours comes out all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
He's going to swing at.
Speaking of which, I already got hit. I'm probably bleeding right
He's
now.
going to swing at one of each of you. One at Orrin and one at Ravi.
Mother truck.
Orrin is going
yeah,
to.
hold on. Yeah, do me first.
Yep. So yours is a.
I have a thing though,
that is
too.
a 21.
Okay.
Will hit. Is that a heavy hit or a brutal hit? Currently.
That will be a heavy hit.
Okay. So that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he is going to turn around and swing at Ravi. I'm assuming you're going to try to do something.
I am. I'm going to tumble and dive.
Tumble and dive. All right. What does that do? Is that giving you PD or something?
No, I
Get out of the way.
Oh, you
get out of the way. I can move. I dodge the attack and can move up to my speed
Nice.
using 2 AP.
Nice. All right. So, yeah, that would have hit you with a 21.
Well, I tumbled.
So you get out of the way.
And I'm going to move right behind the
Crack.
magistrate.
Nice.
Oh
and that
my
is the-
God,
that
Gus,
is the
you're
end
an
of his turn.
animal. Just blood dripping off of his.
Fight the power! Fight the powers that be, exactly.
He was
usually
taken by your words. of
I usually
bardic
fight
dance.
for my right to party, but yeah, that
You
works
gotta
too.
fight. All right, Ravi, you're up as well.
Oh, cool.
So you got away with that guy because he didn't get any action points left until after that. So
all right.
you got to move away for frizzles.
And you don't have +2 to your PD now.
I do not.
You're too far. I can barely protect you.
I think I'm going to probably best. Well, he's exposed right now.
Yep.
Still.
Yes.
Damn. I think me not taking damage is more important though. I think I'm just gonna be a setup round. So I'm gonna cast Arcane Sigil.
Yep.
Naming Lightning. I don't think I can do that. I will also cast Fire Shield, I believe. I need to double check what that does because I haven't used it in a while because we've been fighting fire things. I can't cast Fire Shield. I guess I'll just cast a lightning bolt at the exposed guy.
Okay.
Do I get double advantage then? Because I'm in my Arcane Sigil and he's exposed? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
We've been doing double advantage.
All
I
right.
think so. This is like melee specific or something. But I don't
Wow,
think it
2
is.
12s and a 14. 19?
19 on the magistrate will hit. Yeah.
No, on the rocky guy.
On that guy, that
Right in
does
his-
not hit him.
Right in his belly. What?
Yeah, it's against PD, right? Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's me.
Nice.
I didn't take damage though. I feel like that's important.
And then the magistrate is up.
Hello.
He turns around and with Gus like on him,
Looks like you got a problem here, man.
and he tries to grab onto you and cast some magic on you.
Spell duel.
Spell duel.
Nice.
All right,
I wish you well, sir.
go ahead and roll it. What are you using to fight back against
That's a good
this?
question. So he's trying to like
Yeah, he's trying to like
Grab me.
grab onto you and do some kind of touching basic spell.
bad touch.
Bad touch spell, yeah.
Do you have fire
If I do a lightning thing,
Mm-hmm.
am I in my arcane sigil? Is that going to help me at all with the spell duel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Totally.
So like as a lightning bolt? No, crackling lightning.
Yep.
Nope, lightning bolt.
Nope.
Yeah, so you see him like grab you and you just sort of like
Grease.
grab him right back, try to like just shock him. That's,
Yeah,
I think,
that's
something
blade. I was reading that wrong.
Sure.
So lightning bolt, like that's what I've been doing to like weld things, so I can like keep it in my
Mhm.
hands.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna cast and try to like make a barrier and like shock him so he doesn't
Sure.
do my thing.
Yeah, all right, roll it.
I'll just be like, "Zzz." With advantage
Yes.
since I'm in my sigil.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna matter, but that's a 24.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna roll either a 1
So
or a 20.
you win and the spell fizzles.
So I'm just like, "Zzz," and he's like, ah.
Yeah, so you like counteract his magic.
One of these times. I'll get it one of these times.
Does your spell go
Good job,
off then?
Ravi.
Does your spell go off against him?
No, it just
Okay.
goes
Yeah,
off
it's
in the
just sort
sense
of
that
like, it's just more for
it
flavor.
defeats
on
the
this.
spell.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, it defeats the spell.
yeah. All right. That was him.
block
Ravi,
it
you're
enough.
up now. No, sorry.
No, it
that was him. Now
yeah,
Gus
Gus.
is up. Sorry. Got the cards confusions. And so he's going to just keep biting on this magistrate.
Great. He'll do
trying to
one more point of damage.
Rip out his friggin' jugular.
That's right.
You're a monster.
You're a monster.
Yeah, man.
That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. You're a monster.
Okay.
What's the last good thing this guy's ever done for this town?
Well,
I'm
I
from
don't
Tier
know.
5, bitch.
Yeah, I'm glad I went with Public Enemy for this one. I feel like Gus is into it.
He's like,
also, like, he got a one-way ticket through apprehension to
laws are just
level.
threats made by the ruling class. Wow. Yeah, so he rolls a 21 and a dirty 20 on that dude, which is a heavy hit
Cool.
on him. So that is another. He's poisoned, so that's another point of. He should have taken another point of damage on his. round.
Yes.
So that's another 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Plus the Bardic Song, or including the Bardic Song?
Does he can benefit from that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he was there for it. So yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's another 2 points. Wow. Just right per attack? Just one?
one. It's just
one
once per
total?
round.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Got it. All right. So another 1 point. So that brings him down. Yes. So that is a total of
7?
six. Six
Okay.
from Gus.
Oh man.
My God.
Plus counting the one that he should have taken. Yes. 6 points down. He doesn't look great.
Right.
The magistrate.
Wish Gus
pretty
was
sure
one of
he's-
them before Toro.
I'm sure
Might
he's
be.
bleeding out.
Yeah, he's definitely like just gushing.
Should have
forth
acquitted
at
us,
this
man,
point.
like you did before.
Oh, Julius, you're up.
Glad you called that guy. Glad you made friends with Gus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad too.
It's a good thing he didn't rob you guys in the middle, outside in the.
I mean, he
Netherdark.
He absolutely robbed us.
Oh yeah, he did. He did. You guys are lucky I don't have to resort to violence.
I agree, because I don't want anything to do with this.
I want.
Did you
nothing to
take
do
his
with this.
nunchucks? It's not the time to talk about this.
Oh wait, we're at the end of that round. So at the
Like,
top
did
of
you
this
take
round,
his nunchucks?
bursting forth through the door,
Oh, God.
Joy.
holding a bag of what looks like potions is the harbor master, and he
What the f-
goes over the door.
What are you doing here?
I'm saving the man I love from the injustice of the system. Here, and he throws each of you a potion, and he says,
don't see
"We're
it.
breaking loose and flying free." Oh, sorry, I'm not doing it right. You're breaking free and flying loose.
But-
wait, what did I say? Drink that shit. And like these. Like dark feathered wings burst forth from his back.
does he realize he doesn't see who the man he loves?
He's like, I can smell him. He's here. I know it. He's that bear. And so he tells you to drink these flying potions, and he's like, we're breaking it. We're making a break for it. The ship's ready. And he
We don't have
starts,
any of our shit. They have it all.
Bring them with us. And then, so yeah, that is where we will leave it for tonight. At the top of the next round, Julius, you will be up
man I
with
love.
now a flying potion
Sure,
in your
I should write that down.
in your
Do
possession.
you already have wings?
Magical wing
Yeah,
flying.
mine are more just like for gliding.
Yep.
These wings are cooler.
And he is
Double wings.
running towards the window to like bust through it with his wings, and you guys are going to fly from tier 1 all the way down to tier 3 shipyard. That's his plan, it looks like.